I'm Emma from Riverway Teen Press, and I'm here with
Durry.
That's us. I'm Austin.
I'm Taryn.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so I have some questions for you. What is it like to have a song get so popular?
Ooh, these are going to be better questions than all the
I
ones
can
we
tell.
asked.
We've done a lot of interviews and they have the worst questions, but this is a good question. Yeah, you know, it popped up. It was like super duper not expected. Like we hadn't even finished writing the song when it like blew up because like a demo on TikTok. So yeah, the song was like the most popular thing I'd ever done before I had like written a second verse, and it was like, okay, so then we had to like snap it into gear and finish the song and get it recorded, and all that stuff happened in like 3 days from it blowing up, and yeah, it's just kind of been this whirlwind ever since, and yeah, we hear it all the time, and you come across people using it on TikTok, and someone like a DJ played it at like a hockey game in like a hockey game in Newfoundland.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I was like, yeah, I don't know, but it's been bizarre,
Yeah.
to say the least.
It's kind of hard to comprehend too, because it's not a super tangible thing you really see except for like numbers, but some of the numbers are just hard to comprehend anyways. But yeah, it all just kind of happened really fast. So
Yeah.
really.
Nice.
I'm actually like a really big fan of your music.
Oh.
And I heard it on TikTok once, and I was like, oh. And then it's kind of a coincidence that you guys are actually like headlining and listening to us.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
What's that?
Wow.
Well, that's great. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What do you want people to enjoy about your music?
I feel like our
That's a good
music.
question.
I know, I like these.
Yeah.
I feel like our music, the biggest part of it is the kind of the relatability, and so I feel like that's why a lot of it caught on so easily. And so I hope people feel encouraged by our music and acknowledged in their hurts and heaviness, but also with a little bit of hope.
Yeah, I
That's
hope.
a really deep answer.
Yeah, no, I hope that our music is like, feels like it meets people where they're at and just brings them a little space better. You know what I mean? So it's not like we're not here to bum you out. We're not here to present any fake positivity either.
Right.
But, yeah.
So you feel like your music is based on like your
Real
trauma?
life.
It's very,
Kind of.
it's very real life music. It's very like honest.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of the direction of the songs too kind of come from us just like bonding over feelings and memories and just relating to each other in that, and so yeah.
What do you get out of writing music besides people enjoying it?
I always love like just the process of like, you know, sculpting a song and putting the words together, and like usually comes up with like, I'll usually come up with like the first line or whatever, and then it's like that's like the initial like trajectory we're gonna go in, and then the rest of it is just like chipping away at this abstract thing. Then like by the end it's a specific story, and there's a theme, and there's, you know, wordplay and all those kinds of things, and I just really enjoy that process of like the pieces, putting them together and then making it make sense and musically be enjoyable, and you know, all the different factors that bring a song
It's like playing with Legos.
together. Exactly. I always say I'm a big Lego fan, right? I always say it's like I'm like pretty good at like building them, right? Making my own stuff. Anyway, I would say that songwriting is like Legos, and how you like when you're making something, you have your initial vision, your initial like shape you want to go in or whatever. You'll find a piece that goes here and a piece that goes here, and you want those to stay there, and then you have the rest of it is using all the pieces available in your like toolbox to like connect those two thoughts, and then and that's how you make like a song structure that rhymes. We'll come up with the rhyming scheme first, and then you have to connect those two things and make it all within the theme that you're going for, and all those kinds of things. And I think it's a very similar like brain skill of songwriting and playing with Legos. Yep.
That's a good comparison.
Yep.
Yeah. Same thing.
Very specific comparison.
Do you think that your experience in music kind of like really implies with all of that, putting together music and things like that?
Yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, I've been making music for forever, and I feel like all that was like training for this. Feels like all those experiences and the experience writing and recording and all those kinds of things, they all kind of were preparing for this band and this journey and all of this kind of things. And you know, we wouldn't be able to do any of this if we didn't have all those years of, you know, working on the other stuff. So, so yeah, I mean, it's all we're just a culmination of all of our past experiences and expertise and all those kind of things. So, yeah, it's all connected.
Mostly yours. This is my first little music journey ever. So,
you're the little added like change of direction. So I'm not just like.
I'm gonna stir the pot.
Exactly.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What struggles did you face when trying to start your music career?
Ooh.
I feel like, I mean, we're still trying to start a music career.
Yeah.
But
I feel like just in general finding our direction and choosing it.
totally.
I feel like our song Who's Laughing Now, that blowing up kind of determined our direction more, but before that we could not quite get it down. We couldn't quite figure it out, and it was a lot of experimenting, especially on your side of things.
It was I would experiment and then show her, and then she'd be like, nah.
So it was a lot of like trial and error, but then yeah, that song blowing up did
Yeah, and like
direct it more.
before that song came out, we were kind of trying to get away from like rock stuff, and we were kind of trying to get into more like synthy, poppy, whatever.
Because you've been doing rock your whole life.
Yeah, so I was trying to find something different, right? And then that song was very, you know, still like positive feeling, but like, you know, rock based. And then we made that music video with just the backdrop that we had, which is the yellow thing, and then I was like, so that just like locked in our like aesthetic with that. So it was really that song. It seemed like it kind of set the course for what we're doing.
With the color yellow too, some people ask us like, what's the meaning behind it? Why did you choose yellow? And it's like, we just kind of chose it.
It was kind of because I hadn't seen other people doing it.
Right.
At the time.
And
yeah.
Your last band was very like dark and heavy.
Yeah, it was all dark and red and blood and leather. So something different.
Your side.
Yeah.
How would you describe the home you grew up in, with your mom being an art teacher and your dad being a music teacher, and how that influenced you to write music and start a music career?
Wow,
like
well researched.
Yeah.
Impressive. That's the most researched question we've ever been.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. Sometimes we go into interviews and people don't know if we're siblings or a couple.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you could have looked it up.
I know. Anyway, not to slam anyone else.
I feel like we went into this, like, I feel like the way we were raised and stuff was very like, it was like preparing us for this kind of thing.
Yeah, our education was a little bit lopsided.
Yeah,
we were homeschooled.
Yes.
By an art teacher and a music teacher.
Yes. So, but yeah, the combination of, you know, visual arts and knowing what to do with those things combined with the musical side of things, and I've been like editing video my whole life and making little videos and stuff like that. So all those things kind of are what, you know, these projects are. Before you have like a whole team to like do that stuff for you, it's all do it yourself. So we got to do everything. So you know, I'm thankful for the way that we were raised to kind of have an emphasis in those things.
Yeah, totally.
Do you ever think that if your mom and dad were ever like looking at the arts that you wouldn't get into music?
If they weren't in the arts, would we get into music? That's the question?
Yeah, like.
If they weren't in the arts, if we,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like.
I feel like I was pretty naturally inclined to it, at least to start,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I would have been as prepared for it.
Yeah, I don't think I would have. This is something for me that just came later in life. And I didn't have an interest in doing music or anything like that really previously,
Yep.
or growing up or anything.
Until I roped you into it.
Until you roped me into it. No, now I love it and it's great. But for me, I don't think I would have if they were not in it. But
Yeah. I don't know. We all day today we've been talking about like multiverse versions of ourselves and like what other different like life paths would have been like or whatever. This is a good alternate life path. Who would we have been? Weird. Don't know.
it's a very deep question.
Yeah, I like it.
So did he kind of like teach you to like play the guitar or anything like that?
So with our background, with our parents and everything,
Yeah.
I actually learned guitar when I was 12 and played it here and there. I was around a lot of music stuff growing up, so it wasn't new to me, but I had never really done anything with it. So that's kind of what this turned into. At first, when the pandemic hit and everything, he did just kind of rope me into it a little bit, and he would just do something and ask for my opinion and whatever, but it kind of grew from there and we were working together more on things. So I'm like actually learning how to play guitar and sing and do all of that now, but it wasn't a new thing for me. So yeah.
How has it been performing so far? Like since you guys just started a band, how has it been like performing?
We haven't done it that much yet. We've only
We've
played
had
like
a lot of things canceled.
yeah. I mean,
Unfortunately,
that like
but-
second, third, whatever wave it was of COVID shut down a bunch of things for us.
Yeah. It's
But
been cool though.
Every show has been like insane and just
Yeah.
like showing up and playing and hearing people singing our songs and stuff is like the craziest, feeling. And this is all new to us too, and
Right.
like,
People are coming from all over too.
Yeah.
To see the few shows we've had.
yeah.
But it's just really cool to hear
Yeah.
and talk to people.
Yeah, we had people like flying in to
Yeah.
a show and like driving like 6 hours to a show.
Yeah.
And I think we've still played less than 10 shows.
Yeah.
Maybe like 10 now.
Really?
I don't know.
Like I was thinking like 7.
I lost track.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Not
But
very
that
many. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Right.
So you said like that feeling. Do you think you ever got that feeling when playing with any of your other bands?
My other band was, it was like a, it was like kind of like a cult following kind of thing.
Don't use that term.
But like like a movie, like a cult classic movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but so it was like a very niche crowd, but those people were nuts about it. And so it was kind of like you'd play in a small space with a few people, and those people would know everything and like have all the, we did a lot of like, we made a D&D campaign for my other band. We had like trading cards and like we made all these crazy stories that people like dug into, and then we did a real life treasure hunt, like with coordinates hidden in the album. We did the weird stuff like that people went really nuts for. But to feel the room singing your song, that was like, didn't happen very often.
Yeah.
So this has been like much more widespread, easier to, you don't have to be you don't have to be obsessively, into every little detail of this. And it's just more digestible. So
Yeah.
so I would say both good, just different.
Do you have any future plans with Durry?
None at all. No, I'm kidding. No, we're going on a tour this summer. We haven't announced it yet, but soon we will announce we're going on tour. We're going all over the country. Is there anywhere we're not going? Like
We're not leaving the U.S. yet.
We're not leaving the U.S. yet, but pretty much by like the end of the year, we will have covered some major ground. So that's going to be freaking awesome. So very excited about that. And yeah, we've got a bunch of new songs we're cooking up. We're probably going to try to put together an album maybe later this year and put that out. And yeah, we're just kind of in, right now we're kind of in like studio mode, working in the studio and making new songs and stuff like that, and kind of behind the scenes stuff. But it will all come out soon. All will be revealed.
We have plans, but otherwise, we're kind of just along for the ride too.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, it's all kind of. We'll see what comes up
Sorry.
next. Oh.
What do you think the difference is between like playing in Durry, Coyote Kid, and Mariah and Mainsail?
Yeah,
She knew the band.
she knew the
I'm
band.
so impressed.
Yeah, I am impressed as well. So Mara and the Mainsail changed our name to Coyote Kid, so it was like kind of the same like thing, but because Mara and the Mainsail was too hard to say and no one ever knew what it was and it was too complicated, so that's why whatever. Yeah, super different, just like vibe, you know, like Coyote Kid really went like super hard on stage, and then like every show would be like, that was so fun, and afterwards my body would just like fall apart. It was just like everything is broken, my voice hurts, everything hurts. And I like every single tour like had some major injury. I like broken so many bones and things like that. But anyway, so in that regard, Durry has been a lot easier physically in those ways so far, which is nice. But also just like, it's like, you know, it's like we don't have to destroy ourselves to get the crowd into it. They're already into it, so
Yeah.
you know, that's nice. Yeah.
Do you think like everything that happened could have like set a whole like trauma and like everything on yourself by just playing in that band?
I don't regret anything about that band. Yeah, it's been, you know, my whole life for, you know.
You're like 16.
Yeah, literally since I was 16, been doing that band, and I don't think we would be where we are making this music or whatever if we didn't have that. So I'm you know, thankful for all of that, and likewise this band would have happened if COVID hadn't shut everything down. I mean, if we didn't take that break and do all those things and have the time to experiment and stuff like that, this wouldn't have happened. So yeah, you know, where it's all just one big pile of life we're in.
I really want to say it happens for a reason, but then I kind of gag at that.
I know, whatever.
But that's what it is.
But it's true.
Yeah.
What inspired you to make your merch with Animorph?
Oh,
my
Animorph
God.
merch, yeah.
I just want to say I did not know what Animorph was because did you know what it was?
Yeah, I knew it just from the books because my cousin over here actually.
I didn't know what it was.
Everyone knows what Animorphs is.
I didn't know.
You're on the outside.
Then he showed me and it was funny, so we made shirts out of it.
Yeah. No, that though, I remember like my friends growing up had those, but I actually never read the books. But my friends had them, and I remember just being like obsessed with the covers and just like studying like every little face, and like, or like being at the library and just like seeing those books and just thinking they were the goofiest, coolest, creepiest, weird thing. And then I had just like tucked that memory away and just forgotten about it. And then as we were just starting this up, I like saw one and was like, those were so freaking weird. and then I was just like, and then it actually was like, I should get a shirt with an Animorph on it. That was like my first thought. I was like, that would be a cool shirt. And then I was like, that'd be a cool shirt. And then I went in and
put your face on
did
it.
my Photoshop, found the font, put in, you know, Durry and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, kind of crudely put in my face and then Taryn's face later on a different one. And yeah, those shirts were fun. We just sold our last one yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of want to get myself one of those.
Oh no, maybe we'll print more.
Maybe we'll make different ones.
The tie-dye is really tedious, so maybe we don't do tie-dye, we'll just do regular.
Tie-dye was cool though.
It was cool, but it's so
I don't know.
hard,
No
and we messed it up so
guarantees,
many
but
times.
it was cool.
We had a whole batch of like bluish ones, and we tie-dyed them, and they just turned straight ink because we just did it
Like
wrong.
bubble gum.
Yeah,
Ugh.
we're gonna like so much merch. Anyway,
You thought it ruined it?
no. There were some that were like straight up pink, no tie-dye at all. And then they also like, some of them got like the bleach like ate through the fabric, like put too much bleach.
Oh no.
So it was just
we're
like,
not very educated in
no, we're just winging it.
Maybe we'll try it again, but we'll just educate ourselves better. And see
I found out you're supposed to, after you wash them, you're supposed to dunk them in like a different chemical that like neutralizes the bleach, and I didn't know that.
Well, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll try it again.
So
maybe.
yeah, we'll see.
So what do you want to accomplish
Ooh.
with your music? Like your whole career, what do you want to accomplish?
We were talking with a major like record label executive person, and they asked us this question, and it kind of just boiled down to like, we want to like make music that people are comforted by and enjoy, and you know, is uplifting, and we kind of just want to like have a good time doing it, and like travel and whatever, YOLO, you know,
Yeah.
just it's cool. Like yeah, so yeah, honestly, we're kind of just seeing where it goes, but we're just along for the ride, and we just want to have fun, make friends, make music, whatever. Maybe we'll eat some good food along the way.
Yeah.
Do you have anybody, this is my last question, do you have anywhere you want to go that you haven't gone on tour?
All kinds of places.
I want to go to like,
I want to go to the beach.
I was gonna say I want to go to like Ireland or something.
I want to go to Australia.
Yeah, we have a ton of fans in Australia, like a ton, and it's because the name Durry is an Australian word for cigarettes.
I did research that. It's
That's crazy.
Wow.
weird.
But so they all think we're Australian. Like a bunch of them do. And so we get comments all the time of people being like, "You're not from Australia?" I'm like, "No, sorry."
But maybe we'll get there.
Maybe.
Because of that.
It's true. But yeah, that'd be awesome to go there.
Yeah.
For sure. Find some spooky insects or something. That's what I think of Australia as. Scorpions everywhere.
Got it.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. Thanks
nice to
for
meet you.
these were great questions. Appreciate it.
This is the best interview we've ever had.
Literally.
Oh.
Most researched. Yeah.
Yep. Well done. You can tell. I can tell you're a fan, and
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
It's all just a cruel joke. Everybody knows there's no way out. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Who's laughing
We started new.
I know. We're not there.
Okay.
Did we answer the question? I think so.
Yeah, I think you're really doing this
Okay.
question.
We were
Yeah. Are you supposed to work anything on the back?
I think you're the one who's that way. Whoa.
Yes.
Didn't expect that.
So we're rolling.
Well, that's too bad. All right.
I don't know what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to give an intro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot the question. With our
Our
teacher
parents.
parents,
Yes.
uh
My
oh.
snack alarm.
Snack snack alarm.
Because I'm just ADHD and forget to eat sometimes.
You
So
know-
I have alarms on my phone.
I've never needed a snack
And
alarm.
then, ugh.
Anyway,
The more you know about Taryn Durry.
yay.